For conservation educator Gregg Losinski, it's all about bears.
Stopped it in its tracks.
It may be a Wild About Bears workshop for Idaho teachers at Harriman State Park or a radio interview across the ocean.
This is Radio Slovakia International.
And what would you do if you ran into a bear?
If you run into a bear and you've startled it, basically don't run, and if it advances on you and it's about to get you and you don't have what we'd recommend a bear spray, you actually play dead.
Or it could be a bear education workshop in Japan.
I am very honored to have the Japan Parks Foundation invite me to be here.
What do these places all have in common? Ursus arctos horribilis, which is the scientific name for grizzly bears. Gregg's job is to inform and educate the public on the management of all of Idaho's wildlife, but bear education is his specialty.
This kind of workshop is important to Fish and Game because, we manage all the wildlife of the state. Some people want to hunt it, some people want just to watch it, but the important thing is you have to have it there to do either of those things. And the more people understand about wildlife and its needs, its habitats and things, the more they can work to preserve it and perpetuate it. And that's our job at Fish and Game, to make sure that there's all these critters for the future generations of Idaho.
Gregg's expertise on educating people about bears has been the key to opening doors all over the world, where brown bears and people live side by side.
And the more we educate folks about bears, we can have more bears and people together in the same place, and that's good for everyone.
An example of this is a project Gregg initiated to modify the old communist-era trash dumpsters used in the Slovak Republic. The problem was the brown bears were coming into towns from the high Tatra Mountains to prey on garbage, causing all kinds of problems. Gregg worked with 3 nations, several agencies, and nonprofits and a private business to get the modification built. And as you can see, it worked. It is a testament to international cooperation and the concept that responsibility for the welfare of the world's wildlife lies with all of us. Gregg's international contributions have been recognized by the U.S. Ambassador to the Slovak Republic and by the Fulbright Scholarship Program. And as Gregg approaches the end of his Fish and Game career, his last hurrah will be right here in the United States, teaching Idaho educators at the Wild About Winter Workshop in Harriman State Park.
The one commonality we all have is that we love wildlife. It doesn't matter what the language is or the history of the area, but people love the wildlife that's there and they don't want to see it lost. I'm Gregg Losinski, Regional Conservation Educator in the Upper Snake Region, and I've been serving with the department since 1983. I am the face of conservation.